Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. I'm on a rooftop. I do this a lot on rooftops, but there's a reason why today. Belfast city centre. Now today I'm working on a video all about the city centre. I just kind of wanted to get up top and I need to film something from here. The video is with Visit Belfast, who are trying to promote like the city centre to get people back in to Christmas shop because there was this fire in the city centre that basically stopped people from coming in. So that's what this video is about. Hey, how's it going? My name's Dylan. This is Royal Avenue, right in the centre of Belfast. After a recent fire back in August at an old Primark building, well, this is kind of what's happened. And this whole part of the city was really rammed with people. It's a big part of the shopping district. And now there's not a lot going on, and that's because of, well, the blockade in the centre. That's the old Primark building. There's a lot of mixed feelings about the building because, well, there's some people who just appreciate the old architecture of the bank building that dates back to like 1778, and then there's loads of other people that are just super bummed out that Primark burned down. So what's my connection? Visit Belfast reached out to me and asked me to... This is the most difficult thing I've ever had to do. If this wasn't awkward enough standing here with a camera gorilla podded to a pole, now I have to wait. Visit Belfast reached out to me and asked me to help make a video to kind of show what's happening in the city, the things that are open, how to get around the cordon, how to get into the other shops, what stuff's open, what stuff's closed. There you go. That is the Primark building. That is where we're standing. Follow these dots around. It's going to show you all the different ways around it. I'll show you what I mean. So as you can imagine, footfall in the city centre dropped quite dramatically. The general misconception being that the city centre itself was closed. So to bypass the whole building, they've built these like walkways to keep us safe. Most importantly, to allow us access in and around the place. Side note, Mackie D's is open. Key is look for the big yellow box things, and then that's a yellow dot. Follow the yellow dots. Those yellow dots will bring you out through Fountain Lane onto Fountain Street, out onto Queen Street, and then you just follow it right the way around the Castle Street. Okay, and there you have it. Primark is now open. Down the side road, you can come down and buy all the fake Rolling Stones t-shirts that you desire. Come out of Primark. If you wanted to just get to Primark, it might be quicker to follow the trail of brown Primark bags and just follow it backwards until you get there. The other way is to use the walkways that they've created to bring you from Royal Avenue back onto Castle Street past Argento this way. Sweet baby Jesus. If you want to check out some of the stuff you can do in the city on the go, you can download the Visit Belfast app. And that might be more suited for people who don't like talking directly to other human beings. This is so awkward, by the way. Okay, so let's go check out some of the attractions and other bits and pieces going on in the city centre. There's like loads of this for the family. There's also the Black Forest barbecue. Does not do a gatto, but what's Christmas without bratwurst? There's like a theatrical stage, and if you're here on Saturdays, they're doing different plays throughout the day. If you come up to the direction of North Street to Cathedral Gardens, which a lot of you might know as Boy Park, there's this big old wheel, known as an observation wheel, because I'm assuming from the top you can observe. This is quite a difficult video to put together because of all the individual bits that I have to key together to try and tell the entire story holistically. I'm also stuck between that concept of pickup shots and trying to film stuff in sequence. For these videos, because there's so many bits and pieces involved, I prefer to film it in sequence, which means there's a lot of me chasing my own tail, going around things over and over. I wouldn't recommend that to be the way to do them all. But for these things, where there's all these moving parts, sometimes I just like to do it in sequence. If you watch my stories, you'll remember I broke the bracket for this Rode Video Micro, and I had duct taped it up. Shockingly, that didn't last very long. I'm gonna go get some more tape from a shop and fix it temporarily again. Right, bit I'm talking about. So this normally sits there and the microphone clips in on top of the camera. But I dropped it the other day when the camera fell off the Peak Design mount. I should just get a new microphone bracket. This is how I'm doing it. I'm literally I was gonna super glue it, but I've lost a big chunk of the plastic. So we're just gonna tape it together for now.
it'll do the job, guys. That's all that matters.
Alright, I've got to film a bit inside Victoria Square. To get around that, you need to remove your GorillaPod and remove the microphone and put it in your pocket, because if I go in with a GorillaPod and a microphone, they'll just tell you to get out. So you have to basically look the least professional and the most touristy you can. Then of course on top of all that is the standard stuff like the indoor shopping centres. You've got Victoria Square, which always looks incredible at this time of year, and you got Castle Court Shopping Centre. All those things are there and all those things are accessible. The key thing to remember with all of this is that Belfast city centre is still open. The only difference being is you have to take a little bit of a detour to get around one of the buildings, but like in the greater scheme of things, is that such a big deal? You check out the Visit Belfast website or download the app for your phone. Anyway, hopefully I see some of you about over the festive period. From myself and all the team at Visit Belfast, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Laters. Okay, wow, I'm done. Video filmed, at least filmed. I need to edit it now, so that's going to be a whole... It's going to be quite tricky to get that done. It is so difficult filming with the full vlog setup in the city centre. You never get used to it. Doesn't matter how many times you do it, you never get used to it. People look at you like you're an alien the whole time. What is this guy at? And you're like, there's a part of you gets angry, like, you just leave me alone. And then there's another part of you that's just like, please, please just let me do what I need to do, and without asking me any questions. Anyway, that's me done. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll, if you're not doing all the subs, do the sub things, and the bells and all that, and the whistles. There's no whistles. I'll catch you in the next one. Later.